We've got quite a bit of lumber here ready to go. We're actually going to plane it just a little bit so that we can have the top molding be a little bit thinner than the baseboard, and then we'll be ready to stain it. We're going to try and power through and get as much installed as we can today. There's snow in the forecast, so I don't want to have any of this lumber laying around getting wet. So whatever we can get through today, and then the rest we're going to have to put away for a little while. But we're finally getting snow. Hopefully. I guess we'll see. There was a bit of rain in the forecast as well, so we'll see if it's gross snow or if it's going to be nice. But I haven't had a chance to use the new planer yet, so I'm excited to try it out. I don't know if Greg mentioned yet, but this is the top of the line DeWalt planer, and it was on sale, so we decided to just go for it. We don't have the time to keep messing around with the rigid, and I think we're going to send it back to the tool guy to give him another chance to look at it. But we rely on our planer so much that we had to just buy something that we can use right away. So we can try it out.
I have a hilarious idea. This thing fits a 2-inch ABS pipe perfectly for an output. So
The smoke.
What the hell?
I want to save it for the coop though.
Say what?
The shavings.
It'll all be over here. I'm not going right into the...
Oh.
It'll just shoot out that way.
Not the fire. We see a lot of comments about us working the planer too hard and taking too much off of a board at a time, and we really are not doing that. Greg will tell you the exact measurements, but we're using rough cut lumber, so there's different, it's never straight. There's always thicker areas, and then it gets thin again, and
our goal is to pull off a 16th at a time. That's a pretty reasonable number for a planer to work. The problem is, like Katie was saying, when we take our boards off of the sawmill, I mean, it's not perfect. It's rough cut lumber for a reason. It's called that for a reason. So that's why we've got this heavy duty one now. So hopefully it can take it, because that's what we kind of need. We need a planer that can take a little bit more than your average, tabletop planer. So I'm hoping that this one can do it.
We did get like 2.5 years out of the rigid, I think. So,
and you guys have seen how hard we have worked that thing. So there's no, I have no issues with rigid. Okay, so that was the most we can take off of it. That's why it wasn't rolling through very well. But let's see what the difference is. Good chew. So we don't need to be taking off a whole lathe. winter.
It's looking pretty bright in here because we got some snow. But it actually started raining after the snow was falling all day. Turned to rain in the evening, so it's not nice snow still. We do have some colder temperatures coming, so maybe if we get some more snow, it'll be nice fluffy stuff. But I guess we picked a good time to work on the inside. We're gonna move up to getting the trim on the top of the wall done. It's gonna be really nice to get that finished because it's been unfinished for so many years now that it's just really gonna bring it all together. And we've been actually measuring the leftover tongue and groove that we have, and it should work well for the window trim. So we might as well use up the rest of our boards for that. We might do that tomorrow. But if we can at least get this window done, we can move our washer in and call that corner done. Well, I guess of course this window that we always forget about, but the washer is going to be going on that side, so it'll be easier to get that other window done. Yeah, we got all of the trim stained a few days ago, so that's all ready to go. We're just going to start putting it up.
So I'm cutting a 45 miter to start our first trim on, I guess you could call this the crown molding, though it's just a nice simple, what is this, Katie?
Square, rectangle.
Square, rectangle. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut a miter to start in a corner. We're gonna
Plus the roof is slanted.
Plus the roof is slanted. So this one's not for the slanted. This is just for the the one that runs along.
Oh.
We'll figure out the slant pieces. This is gonna. I'm not a finishing carpenter, and neither is Katie. So we're gonna do the best we can to do a really good job.
Starting with the hard room first.
Starting with the hard room first. Yeah, let's go for it. We got this.
Look at these two guard dogs. We got Juniper facing towards the house and Aspen facing towards the neighbors. Keeping an eye on things.
We're safe.
Did you try pushing it over all the way?
A piece. I think what I'll do is I'll cut a little piece and then we'll just have we'll two piece this first one just to make it easier on ourselves. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Or do you want me to just try to cut the piece perfect?
Just perfect.
Okay. That's all she asked for, is just perfect. I can try. This'll work.
So that's
8 degrees.
is that the bottom of the wall or the
That's
top?
the bottom, yeah. The top will be 8 on this side because it's an 8-degree roof, I think. It's an 8-degree slope. Makes sense? We'll see. See how it goes.
Here comes the crew. Come on, guys. Hi. Come on, Lucy. Hi. Luce. Oh. Hi, Steve. Hi. Hi, fat boy. Did you get in a fight with Onyx last night? Were you fighting with Onyx? He broke into your pen? Hi, Nibs.
Yucky. Here's some of this. Not much I can do about the cupping there. Like, this is so crazy seeing sections of fully finished house. Fully finished. For our longtime viewers, you guys know we start 100 projects before we finish one. And to see fully finished anything in this house is absolutely stunning. Okay. You. That's enough, Aspen. Give me a hold of this. This took like 2 hours to do. All of the trim, all the way along the top. We've been looking at unfinished edges for so long. And it kind of gets me thinking, had 2 years ago we just held off a couple days longer for building both of the barns and continuing on the inside of this house, we could have had it like this years ago. We're really happy with the way that it turned out, and we can enjoy our home a lot more after this point.
So we're gonna install some quarter round just at the bottom here. I can't really figure out what color of stain to use because the walnut that we've used, I just feel like it's gonna clash a lot down here with the floor and the kitchen wood, and then there's gonna be a third one in the mix. But we've just taken some samples with some other stain that we have, and I think the walnut looks the best. So I think we're just gonna go with it and see how it looks in the end. If anything, we can pick up a stain to match the floor because I kind of want it to blend in a bit more, but we'll just try out the walnut first.
If we don't like it, it's held in with brad nails, so we can pop it out and redo it.
Yeah. Except these were $15 each for the 8-foot. So that's about 30, or that's like hours and hours on the sawmill of lumber.
Yeah.
$15.
I think Katie sometimes overthinks things. I think this looks really, really good, that color. But don't tell her I said that. And then
I guess it's such a small little chunk of wood right at your feet, so you're probably never going to notice that it's even there to begin with. So I think we're happy with that enough to just leave it. I guess if it bothers us too much in the future, we can always change it out.
Okay. Let's get this thing. What are you doing up there?
My favorite activity.
Painting. What are you painting?
So our HRV, we didn't know when we purchased it, but it's a European model. So it doesn't fit in the wall properly. So it's been sticking out like a quarter of an inch or something this whole time. So we just put this frame around it, and then the cover will sit on it, and it's just gonna look a lot nicer than what it was.